Ladies and gents, thank you for stopping by. One of the things that I've noticed here in Black America and on social media is dark-skinned Black women complaining about colorism. Many of them believe that every single unfavorable thing that occurs to them is because of their darker skin tone. If they should come across a dark-skinned Black woman that rejects that ideology, then that woman is a liar, blah, blah, blah. If that darker skinned Black woman states that she's never experienced colorism, they get mad at her or they judge her harshly and pretty much say, you lie, you liar. But with that said, I'm going to talk about the Black Barbie doll because the creator of the first Black Barbie doll is not a dark-skinned Black woman. This woman that I'm going to talk about created the first Black Barbie doll. She made sure that the doll had melanin. She herself is on the light skin spectrum within Black America. There are different versions of brown. We have lighter brown to it goes to a dark brown, right? Here in Black America, it is expected that people that are not jet dark skin or on the dark skin spectrum uplift dark skinned Black women. It doesn't matter. You need to uplift them against yourself, right? The reversal is not okay, right? It's okay for example, actress Vanessa Williams, who is on the light skin spectrum, who has not won an Oscar, to talk about how Lupita Nyong'o has been discriminated against. I mean, just ridiculous things like that. If Beyonce had included a lot of lighter skinned Black women in the brown skinned girls video, all heck would have broken loose. At this time, now people are saying people that are on the lighter skin spectrum within Black America aren't light skinned. So it's getting really ridiculous. Now, let me move on and talk about Kitty Black Perkins. That's her name, Luvinia Kitty Black Perkins, who, because she's an older woman, she's okay with the misrepresentation of her image because this doll is supposed to be Kitty in celebration of she being the woman that created the first Black Barbie doll. I'll put a link to one of the articles that I'm referencing in the description box, but I believe she had, from what I read, Diana Ross in mind when she created the first Black Barbie doll. It's 45 years later. She gets a doll of herself as celebration, and it looks nothing like her. Although the doll is beautiful, it looks nothing like her. I bet you Miss Perkins has not complained because she's from a generation where this is expected, right? Image. 1976 is when Kitty Black Perkins joined the brand as a chief designer of fashion doll concepts. The Barbie was black. Now Barbie is celebrating the 45th anniversary of the first ever Black Barbie doll with a collectible doll of creator Kitty Black Perkins, who worked at the brand as a pioneering designer until 2004. I'll put a link to this in the description box. This doll is a beautiful doll. It does not look like Kitty, not at all. However, it is supposed to be a representation of her. And what I've found is that darker skinned women don't have a problem when historical figures that are lighter skin and complexion, lighter skin Black Americans, in this case specifically Kitty Black Perkins has a doll of her that doesn't look like her. And you're not going to see any of us complaining because we understand that dark-skinned black woman promotion is something that we are expected to do, right? And that colorism is something that many dark-skinned black women believe is why every single thing that is unfavorable occurs to them. So salute to the compromising that Kitty Black Perkins has done in allowing this doll to be a version of her that looks nothing like her, right? And just for her contribution to adding a doll that is black to the Barbie collection, right? It is interesting. I'll put a link in the description box. Thank you, social nerds.